Hi and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're just gonna go over the final lead up to KONA, the race, and why are we in Australia? Like leading up to the race, I was quite confident, everything went quite well, sessions were there or thereabouts, like just what you expect during that final few sessions in the lead up. You don't want to feel amazing those days, but I hope to feel great when it comes to race day. Yeah, in the morning, smoothly, remembered everything, and then my first mistake of the day, I chose to start on the left-hand side where the main swimmers were on the right. I think in my head it was, I've got a good get out, I'll be able to pull over and I'll have a bit of clear water at the start without being crowded too much by swimmers of my ability. But yeah, I messed up because I managed to bridge across and get onto the back of the group, but I must have just exerted myself that little bit too much because not getting that initial pull from other swimmers. And I was, just off the back of the group, and I was trying to get on, and then, I just let that gap grow, and then, I was not in a position where I would have hoped to have been. I try to mentally switch so that it's just a swim. People have come back from it later in the race and ended up winning or coming on the podium. Swim's not the be-all and end-all. Obviously, it's normally a key factor in my race, but okay, let's make sure I do transition right and get onto that bike in a positive mindset. There was a couple of us getting off the bike together. I managed to bridge a gap to some of the girls who were a little bit further ahead. There was a lot of like movement happening in that first initial part of the bike, and I didn't have any power at that point, so I was trying to calibrate or connect the power meter back up to the Garmin, so I had an initial idea of kind of what heart rate and power and all that stuff. Managed to get that sorted, and then we were up onto the Queen K. It was a bit like jostling, and I was trying to make sure that I was at that 12 metres, and I think the first time I drifted into the zones, I had to make an effort to get past, I think, 2 or 3 athletes, and it wasn't too much of an issue. Got to slotted in legally in the 12 metres, and I was feeling good for the first hour 20, and then I was pulling a long train of people, and I didn't, maybe I should have let them through, I don't know, but and then my hip started to hurt, and then my head went, and then took some paracetamol, tried to flick that switch, pressed lap on the screen. I was going to pull out at Harvey. Thought I'd probably get home quicker if I just cycled anyway rather than waiting for someone to pick me up and take me back. Yeah, that last, well, it was more than half, was horrible. Trying to think if this pain in my hip was going to go away, will it stop me, would I be able to run? And then it's all that other, am I good enough, why is this happening now, should I even be here? It was horrible. I came into T2, I really wanted to pull the plug there and then. I had 2 other girls around me, so I was like, if they're still going, I should probably try and keep going. I was like sitting down in transition, putting my shoes on, like trying to pull back the tears and hold back the tears, and the volunteers were like, you okay? I'm like, yeah, of course. Trying to pretend all was fine. And then out onto the run. Legs didn't feel great. But I was like, I just gotta get through this first bit, see if I can see other athletes. It might give me that motivation to keep going. First little bit was okay, and then suddenly it just dawned on me, and everything just seemed to like fill up, and I just felt heavy. And then I saw Bill, and I just started crying, and all emotions came out, and like big sobbing tears where you can't catch your breath. And unluckily at the time all the Precision Fuel and Hydrations guys were around, and I just felt like such an idiot, such like a fraud for even being in the race. But as Bill said, if you can finish, we're going to finish. And my body was, although I had the pain earlier, it was moving okay. So I just put my head down and tried to enjoy the rest of that marathon as much as I could. Cheered on all the age groupers, cheered on the guys up front, all the other pro athletes, and they gave me energy, and smiled through the pain. It wasn't pretty, it was far from fast or glamorous, but I got the KONA medal and the t-shirt and whatever, and I just didn't want a bad association with KONA next time I came back. I didn't want to go there in 2 years' time thinking, last time I was here I DNF'd, and have all this negativity and bad emotions about the race. I wanted to finish on some kind of positive, which in the end it was, because I finished and I'm happy I did, and the people out there were amazing. I'm just really angry, disappointed, confused in my race and how I can be what I think is quite fit and not perform on the day. But that's racing. I'll hopefully live to tell the tale and hopefully be better next time. The day after the race, William asked me to marry him. Yay! So another... Isn't that right, Millie? Is that right? Come on. She's not so excited.
No, she's not interested. Millie?
Really? What's it? What's this? Nope. So another, a real positive, just very happy. Thank you, William. 10 years. So we are in Australia, in Noosa, and it's been incredible so far. So actually we went from KONA, we flew to Fiji, we had a complete relax. Our hotel didn't have Wi-Fi, or only had Wi-Fi in one spot, so in our rooms and all around, we couldn't even get on our phones. Loads of like boat trips and exploring and snorkeling, stuff that we've never done before, and I don't think some of the best experiences we've had on a proper vacation or proper holiday. So it was a great way to like relax and reassess the race and really evaluate that, but also look forward to us here now in Australia. Noosa. Last year when we were in Kona, we thought, wow, we're so close to Australia. Why don't we just pop over next time? So here we are. And there is a few more races on the calendar, which we have entered for, but at the moment we're still not 100% if we'll do them or what it will look like. We just want to enjoy our time here with some really nice people, exploring new places, training with some amazing athletes, and learning as much as we can from them. And the home of triathlon, really, here in Noosa, it's a triathlon playground with the sea, the amazing swim squads, the roads, and I'm really excited to just train here and experience Australian life, and yeah, be with some amazing people and learn as much as we can from them. And then if races happen and I'm feeling okay, we'll give them a good crack, but no expectation, or it would just be for the love of racing.
But you are doing Nusa Tri.
I am doing Nusa Tri. I can't remember the last time I did an Olympic distance triathlon, so I think it might hurt more than more than any race I've done recently, and get those fast twitch muscle fibers going. But yeah, it's one of the biggest triathlons in the world. So while we're here and it's on, it's a no-brainer. So if you want to see anything in particular from Australia, see the type of people we train with, or some of the sessions we're doing, or more about Nusa Triathlon race, comment below, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.